Ozioma by Gozin is a channel where I love to speak about what I love. And what do I love? I love Africa. I love everything that has the smell of Africa. I think Africa is realistic. Africa is art. Art is Africa. Africa is just everything that nature wishes. Now, that's in terms of the attributes, such as like natural attributes. I'm not talking about the political aspects and or whatnot. So because I love Africa and I love to identify with myself that this is what I love and I'm unapologetic about it, I feel there is a lot that I would love people to hear and know about that I have within me. And that's basically the reason I started this channel. Now, I have been running this channel for a month now, and I can see that it has grown beyond what I imagined. I never believed anyone was going to be interested in what I have to offer, even though I know I have so much to offer, and I know that what I'm offering is something that is very interesting, something that would benefit anyone who listens and views. But I felt that because of the world we are in, a lot of people are more into the Western ideology and, the living not ourselves kind of life, which is not being interested to live in our own skin. We prefer to live the lives of other people who are the whites. So I thought it would probably never happen for me to even have 100 views on one post, at least not a month or before a month, not a month or before a month that I started my channel. So it really shocked me to see that at a point, I think 2 weeks ago, I garnered 500 views in one day. That's within 24 hours. And I was shocked. And I was wondering where these views came from. And of course, I can see where they came from now. You that is watching me. So I thought I should, speak about my kind of niche and the kind of niche other people are into and what other people have talked about, and perhaps encourage someone who is also coming with a niche that is not very popular, someone who is doubtful like I was. Now let's get right into it. So like I said, before I started this channel, I just needed an avenue, because a lot of times I rant on my WhatsApp status or within my friends or circle or anywhere I find myself. I just feel I should lend my voice in terms of the kind of things I feel should happen in our society and the kind of things that happen. So I feel it is negative for us to leave every other thing that is about us and leave other people, whilst the people that are trying to live their lives are eager to be us, and they take a lot of things from us and they refine it, and then we buy or lease from them. So that's the way it works right now. So I felt, since I speak about it, a couple of persons had told me like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you should open a YouTube channel and, speak about these things that you really love and things that really make sense, that, and I felt, okay, I was going to do it, but I didn't do it eventually. So later on, like 3 months ago, that was around November last year, I felt I could do this. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so why not just do it? At least to air my view, even if no one is going to take it, but it is recorded somewhere that I gave these views, I made these views to the general public, and that's it. So I started the channel a month ago, officially. I started a month ago, and I felt I could talk about societal issues, the way women the way women see themselves and the way they are seen by other people, our dressing, our food, the way we call civilization the Western standard and call ourselves uncivilized, the correction that this is us and there is nothing uncivilized about it. We could develop, we could build on what we have, but not to abandon ourselves totally. And the fact that the Westerners are where they are because we are helping them explore their cultures. You can't improve on what you're not using. So I felt all these things are, are issues that affect the public that I could just, speak about. And one or two people may be able to come across my channel and view the videos, and who knows, it would better someone's life. Because I think beyond the fact that I want to change the ideology around certain things, like a few of them I've mentioned, I also feel that my channel is a platform for people to find themselves, and, and if you are able to identify yourself, you can be proud of yourself. You can, avoid certain things like depression, because I know that sometimes depression comes from the fact that some of us have not, I realize that we are unique. So whatever we are, whatever we find ourselves loving is actually us. And like I would always say, what drives me is the fact that when I see something that I like, when I do want to do something that I like, the only thing that I look at is the fact that will God like this? Am I sinning against God? And if I'm able to convince myself that I'm not sinning against God by doing or loving what it is, I would go ahead and do it. So it's immaterial to me that I'm under 30, I'm a young girl, and I love the African stuff, while my friends sometimes even mock me about it. I've never bothered about it. I've always been like that right from childhood. So I felt that my life and my stories could also be a source of encouragement to people to live themselves and be happy in themselves, and thereby avoiding depression. Now, so far so beautiful. I have been on this channel thing for like a month, like I said, or a few days over a month, and I can see that I have cumulatively garnered over 5,000 views on my channel. Clap for me. So it's an interesting thing, and I love to explore, I love to view, learn from people in any area that I want to dive into. So before I started this channel, and while I'm at it, I go through people's stories on how they started, how they were able to move so high. And I see that one thing, a lot of people love to go into fashion. A lot of people talk about fashion. A lot of people talk about YouTube stuff, maybe how I started my channel, how I did this, makeup. There are a couple of things that drive the world now, and those are the kind of issues that garner a lot of views. So I'm like, if these are not the kind of things I want to talk about, where then am I? Where am I going to fit into? But however, I realize that I don't need to fit in. I just need to do me. And who knows, there may be people who actually love the kind of things that I love. And I'm seriously and super really encouraged by the kind of views I've been able to garner on my videos within these past few weeks. And even though in the future, where I see this channel is a platform where everything Africa is going to be discussed, various issues about Africa, even fashion, latest fashion ideas, Afrocentric hairstyles, different kinds of things where we discuss and learn about different things and how to improve ourselves as Africans. So, but until then, these are the kind of videos that I have. Thank you so much for joining me on this short video. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you love my content, you like, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so that I get notified on my videos when I post them. Thank you. And this is my journey so far.